thank you for the roses.
I don't want your thanks either. All that I want is a little, just a little affection from time to time. Not much, but sometimes a little.
You have that always, Cornelia.
And another thing, a little outspokenness too.
Outspokenness?
Yes, outspokenness. If that's not too much to ask from such a proud young lady.
I am not proud, and I'm not young, Cornelia.
Sit down, don't leave the table.
Is that an order?
I don't give orders to you. I make requests.
Sometimes the requests of an employer are hard to distinguish from orders.
Please turn off the Victrola. Grace, don't you think there's something unspoken between us?
No, I don't.
Well, I do. I felt for some time something unspoken between us.
Well, isn't there always something unspoken between two people?
I see no reason for it.
But aren't there a great many things that exist without reason?
Well, let's not turn this into a metaphysical discussion.
All right. You mystify me.
Well, it's very simple. I feel that there's something unspoken between us that ought to be spoken. Now, why are you looking at me like that?
How am I looking at you?
With absolute terror.
Cornelia.
You are. But I am not going to be shut up.
Well, go on then. Continue. Please do.
I will. I will certainly continue to do what I think I should. No. Let it ring. There's no reason for us to take it off the hook.
Oh, please, just...
Off the hook, I said.
Oh. Oh, I can't stand it.
Be still. They can hear you.
You say there's something unspoken between us. Maybe there is. I don't know. I do know that some things are better left unspoken. I also know that when a silence between two people has gone on for a long time, it's like a wall that's impenetrable between us. Maybe there's such a wall between us, one that's impenetrable. Or maybe you can break it. I know I can't. I can't even attempt to. You're the stronger one of us two, and surely you know it. In that velvet dressing gown, you look like the Emperor Tiberius in his imperial toga. Your hair and your eyes of the color of iron gray, invincible looking. We both have turned gray, but not the same kind of gray. Why?
They feel your force. Oh, people nearby are all...
Invincible looking. They feel your force, and people nearby are all somewhat frightened of you. They feel your force and they admire you for it. They come to you here for opinions on this or that. What plays are good on Broadway this season, what books are worth reading, and what books are trash, and what records are valuable, and what's the proper attitude toward bills in Congress. Oh, you're a fountain of wisdom. And in addition to that, you have your wealth. Oh, yes, you have your fortune. Oh, your real estate holdings, your blue chip stocks, your bonds. Your shy little secretary. in their fabulous gardens that pilgrims cannot go into.
Oh, yes, now you're speaking. Now you're speaking at last. Oh, please, please go on speaking.
I am very different. Also turning gray, but my gray is different. Not iron like yours, not imperial Cornelia, but gray. Yes, gray. The color of a cobweb. Of something white getting soiled. The gray of something forgotten. And that being the case, that being the difference between our two kinds of gray, yours and mine, you mustn't ask me to answer questions that make the house shake with silence. Just speak out things 15 years unspoken. That long a silence makes a wall that's nothing less than dynamite could break through. And I'm not strong enough, I'm not bold enough, I'm not...
speaking into the phone.
Oh, it's still ringing. Oh. Hello? Oh yes, she's still here. Hold on. It's Esmeralda Hawkins.
What is it, Esmeralda? What are you trying to say? What are you saying? What is the room full of women? Such a babble of voices. Now, what are you trying to tell me? Have they had the election already? What? Oh, no. No, this is maddening. I can't hear a word you're saying. Sounds like the 4th of July, like a great celebration. Now, try once more with your mouth closer to the phone. What? What? Would I be willing to what? Well, you can't be serious. Are you out of your mind? She wants to know if I would be willing to serve as vice regent. Esmeralda, listen to me. What is going on? Well, are there some fresh defections? Well, how does it look? Well, why did you call me again before the vote? Esmeralda, listen to me. Just speak louder. Speak louder, please. And cup your mouth to the phone in case there are eavesdroppers. Yes. Now, who was it asked you would I serve as vice regent? Oh, Mrs. Colby, of course. Treacherous witch. Listen to me, Esmeralda. I will accept no office except the highest. Did you understand that? I will accept no office except... Esmeralda!
Have they held the election?
No, there's a 5-minute recess before the vote.
Things are not going well?
Would you be willing to serve as vice regent, she asked me, in the event they don't elect you regent? And then she hung up as if somebody snatched the phone away from her, or the house caught on fire.
Well, you shouted. I think she might have been frightened.
Whoever can you trust in this world? Whoever can you rely on?
I think perhaps you should have gone to the meeting yourself.
I think my not being there is much more pointed.
May I be excused now?
No, stay here.
If that's just a suggestion,
That's an order. Do you know when you first came to this house, I didn't really expect you.
Why, Cornelia, you invited me here.
We hardly knew each other.
We met the summer before, when Ralph was...
Still living, yes, I know. We met in Salami, where he was a summer instructor.
He was already ill.
I remember thinking, what a pity that lovely young woman hasn't found someone to lean on to protect her. Then, 2 months later, I heard through Clarabelle Drake that he was dead.
You wrote me such a sweet letter, saying how lonely you were since the loss of your mother, urging me to rest here until the shock was over. You seemed to understand how badly I needed to withdraw from old associations. I hesitated to come. I didn't until you wrote me the second letter.
After I received yours, you wanted urging.
I wanted to be sure that, quite sure that I was really wanted. I came only intended to stay a few weeks. I was so afraid that I would outstay my welcome.
How blind of you to not see how desperately I wanted to keep you here forever.